Good evening, Patricia and Gerson.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, Karen. Okay, I'm going to open the PowerPoint presentation that we're going to work tonight.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
Good, Gerson. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
A lot of work?
A little tired, but everything is okay so far.
Good. Hello, Dinalda. Hello, Clara.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everybody.
1 second more. Okay. All right, tonight we are going to review how to tell stories, right? That was the task that you had last week. So we're going to review that. First, we are going to start by checking some grammar, some mistakes that I found in your task, in task of week 4, last week. Then we are going to work on telling a story together. Then you are going to have to tell a story on your own. And finally, you are going to share your stories, or you are going to ask some questions I will ask you about your stories. So let's start. Let's start with grammar. Talk about something. This is a mistake I found in some tasks. So I would like you to take a look at this. So when we use the verb talk, we use the preposition about when we're going to mention a topic. So for example, we talked about the weather yesterday night, right? Could you please, each one of you, could you please create a sentence using talk about?
I talk about a bad experience at the airport.
Okay, good. Okay, other example, each one, please.
Teacher, I don't know if that's my sentence is correct. I was studying about an hour. No.
Okay, but
Or
the verb that you have to use
talk.
is talk.
I'm sorry. Okay. I was talking about a new restaurant.
Yes, I was talking about a new restaurant with my mom, let's say,
Yeah.
yesterday. Good. Okay, Patricia, Dinalda, Magda, please. Karen, please tell me a sentence with that structure.
I'm teacher. You talk it, reading.
Okay, the structure is always talk about. You talked
Okay, about an interesting book yesterday.
Okay, good. Good. Dinalda, Karen, please.
We talked about the concert yesterday.
Dinalda?
I was talking about my pain with my doctor.
Okay, good. Hello, Didier.
Hello, teacher.
Didier, we are checking this structure and I would like you to create a sentence using the structure talk about, the verb talk about. Talk about in
For example, I was talking about. Oh, excuse me. I was playing about my.
No, the verb. You need to use the verb talk. Talk
Okay.
about.
I was talking about my own songs, for example. For instance.
All right. I was talking about my own songs.
Yes.
With a friend.
Yesterday. With a friend yesterday.
Okay. Good.
Teacher.
Yes.
I was talking about an experience at the vacation.
An experience on vacation.
On vacation.
I was talking about an experience on vacation.
In 6 years ago.
On vacation. Okay, you could start by saying yesterday. Yesterday, I was talking about an experience on vacation.
Okay.
6 years ago. All right. Okay, everybody did it. Now let's move to want versus like. When we use the verb want, it's because we need to express something that we need for a short period of time. So today I want to eat chicken, but tomorrow probably I want to eat a different thing. Each day I want to eat something different. Yes, so it's for a short period of time. It's something that you need for a short period of time. My brother wanted to buy a bicycle last year. Yeah, but that was for a short period of time. When I use like, it's something that let's say that stays for longer terms. So I like action movies, I like reading, I like riding a bicycle, I like meeting my friends. I don't like cooking, I don't like fights, I don't like boxing, right? So you need to remember that want is translated by yo quiero and like me gusta, right? So each one of you, please tell me a sentence about you using want and using like.
I wanted to eat Chinese food on the weekend. Last weekend, right? Yes.
Right. Okay, now with like.
I like watching series or films.
Good. Somebody else. Tell me a sentence using want and other using like.
For example,
What do you
I
usually?
wanted to go out with my pet, with my dog,
Uh-huh.
last night.
Good. And now with like.
I like, yes, I like walking. Yes or no? Yes. I
Yes.
like walking with my dog.
Yes, that's good. Good. Other sentence, each one of you, please.
Mhm.
Karen, Natalia, Patricia.
Teacher, I want to win an hour someday. I don't know.
I want to.
To win an hour?
Uh-huh.
Hour? Yeah, someday or the next year. I don't know. One day. Okay.
Okay. And like.
I like go jogging every uh, Monday.
Go what?
Jogging?
Okay.
I don't know what is the pronunciation of
I like to go jogging. Yeah.
okay. Every Monday. Or yeah, that's right.
Every Monday. That's okay.
Teacher, teacher,
Yes, Didier.
in that sentence, it's not possible to say I like going jogging every Monday.
Yes, that's possible. You can say I like going or I like to go.
Okay.
Here, when Clara says I want to win an hour one day, that's the translation is yo deseo. Porque si quisiéramos decir me gustaría, entonces sería I would like to.
I would like.
I would like.
One day.
Okay. I would like to win.
Okay. Patricia, Karen, Dinala, Magda.
Me, teacher.
Karen.
I want to eat something because I am very hungry.
Yes. And like?
I like to eat empanadas.
Good.
I do either.
What?
I love.
Okay. Me, teacher.
Magda?
Okay. I want to learn Germany last year.
Right. And like?
I like working in my office.
Good. Okay. Nalda, Natalia, Patricia.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Patricia.
I want to go swimming last week.
So in that case, is I want it.
I want.
I want it because it's last week.
Okay.
I wanted to go
I
swimming.
want to go swimming last week.
I want
Okay.
it. And like?
And I like shopping in my city.
Yes. Good. Good, Patricia. Natalia, Nalda.
Teacher, maybe I want to sleep in the afternoon.
In 30 minutes?
I like speaking English faster.
Si dices faster, tocaría usar I would like. Me gustaría hablar inglés más rápido. Si decimos fast, es me gusta hablar inglés rápido.
Okay.
Okay. Natalia. Thank you. Natalia, could you please create two sentences, one with want and the other with like? Well, maybe she's having problems with her microphone. Let's move to the other. Tell somebody to do something. So, for example, I told him to buy the gifts downtown for
Sorry.
Christmas. Natalia? Natalia?
Problem.
Natalia, we can
Yes,
hear you.
teacher, sorry, I have problems with my internet.
All right. Could you please tell us your sentences with like and want? Or maybe you can type them because we can hear you. Okay, so she's having problems. Maybe she can type the sentences. Right, Karen wrote a sentence. I talked with my brother yesterday. Okay, that was an old sentence when we talk about the verb talk. Now with the verb tell somebody to do something. So I told him to buy the gifts downtown for Christmas. Other example.
I told him to wash the dishes after
Yes.
have dinner. Yeah.
Good, Clara. Other example?
I told my friend to call me back later.
To call me back. Yes. Other example?
I told my mother to boil the potatoes for the lunch.
Good. Okay. Magda, Patricia, Karen.
I told my brother to do the dishes.
Okay. Good, Karen. Didier, Magda, and Patricia. And Natalia, could you please type it?
Well, I
Ah,
Me,
told
teacher.
them to do their
Okay.
homework.
okay, good, Natalia. I told them to do the homework. Magda?
Yes, teacher. I told my son to study math for the exam.
Yes. Good. Patricia?
Yes, teacher. I told my brother to count the money and the coins.
Okay, good. Good, Patricia. Okay. Now, let's practice these words, the pronunciation of these words that end in ed. So remember that we don't always pronounce all the vowels or all the consonants in English. So we have the verb, this verb, we have an E, we don't pronounce that E. We pronounce the N and the D, so happened. Say happens with this verb. Concerned, planned, asked. Yes, we don't say ask it, we don't say plan it, concern it, happen it, no. We don't pronounce the E. So I would like each one of you, please, read the 4 words. So Gerson, could you please start?
Happened. Concern.
Okay,
Plan. Ask.
very
But,
good.
right. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Clara?
Happened, concerned, planned, asked.
Okay.
So,
This is an A. This is pronounced like an A. in plan.
I say
Cuando vean,
like E.
Happened.
cuando vean este símbolo, es una A con la boca bien abierta. Planned.
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 Okay.
Cuando vean este símbolo, no es una vocal, ni una A ni una E. No es un sonido que tengamos en español. Concern. No es una E, no es una O, no es una A. Es como una mezcla de varias. Concern. Si yo dijera una A, diría concern. Si dijera una E, diría concern. Si dijera una I, diría concern. Una O sería concern, pero no es ese sonido. Ustedes pueden buscar en YouTube, copiar este sonido
Right.
y buscar en YouTube pronunciation of y copian este sonido. Y van a ver muchos ejercicios para practicar. Entonces es concern, happened, planned, asked. Okay. Karen, Juliana, could you please try?
Yes, teacher. Happened, concerned, planned, asked.
Okay, good. Magda, could you please try?
Yes, teacher. Happened, concerned, planned, ask.
Ok. Magda, cuando veas este símbolo, este comita, quiere decir que se acentúa en esa primera sílaba. Entonces es ask,
Okay.
la
Ask.
primera, asked. Igual
Ask.
en esta, planned,
Planned. Okay. Planned.
concerned, concerned,
Okay. Concern.
happened.
Concern. Happened.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Patricia, please try.
Okay, teacher. Happened, concerned, planned, ask.
Ok. Esta es un poco difícil, ¿cierto? Suena más como una T que una D.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ok. Dinalda.
Happened, concerned, planned, asked.
Good. Didier.
Happened, concerned, then asked.
Good. Natalia.
Happened, concerned, planned, asked.
Okay, good. Now these two words are nouns. Chats and shooting. Usually in English, when we have double O, we pronounce IU. And when we have only one O, sometimes it is pronounced like an A, chat. Chat and shooting. The difference in the meaning is that chats are disparos and shooting balacera.
Mhm.
Si quiero usar el verbo es chat. Entonces en el diccionario van a encontrar que esto es un nombre, pero también un verbo. ¿Ok? Entonces, usualmente la doble O se pronuncia U. Shooting y la sola O a veces se pronuncia como una A. Chat. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Now we are going to move to an exercise to practice how to tell a story. Going to share a different PowerPoint. Here we will find pictures. Okay, the name of the story is The Robbery of a Painting. So the first picture, what do you see in this picture? What objects do you see?
A TV.
Television.
Right? What else?
Woman.
Bottles,
A what?
bottles,
Right.
Bottles of wine.
Box,
Yeah.
A girl,
Okay. What do you see on the TV?
a news,
News.
Right, maybe the news, right? Okay, let's move to the second. The second picture. What objects do you see here?
Sculpture.
There is a toy.
Picture.
Door.
A sculpture, a picture,
Window.
A door.
window. A doll?
Door.
Oh, no, this is a window.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Dinalda said that this is a sculpture, and here we have the picture or the painting, right?
And later.
Later. A letter?
Lantern.
Ah,
I don't know how to pronounce it.
lantern.
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 Okay, let's move to the other picture.
A table.
And a table. Yes, good. The last picture, there was a table. Here, what does the man have in his hands? Or in his
A
hand?
knife.
Knife.
A knife, right?
Knife.
Okay. Next picture. What do you see? What objects do you see here?
Broken glasses.
Table.
Table.
All right, a table, broken
Table.
glasses.
Broken glasses.
A picture.
A picture.
And
A flower.
Good. Next picture. What do you see here?
newspaper.
Newspaper.
Newspaper. A bed.
A bed. A window.
Window.
A carpet.
The same paint.
A carpet.
Yes, teacher.
And what else? What does the man have in his hands?
A picture.
A picture. Okay. What do you see here? What is happening there?
A conversation.
They are friends.
Okay, maybe they are friends, maybe they are having a conversation. Okay, next picture. What is the man doing?
Is worried.
Okay.
Looking on the phone, but I don't know.
Yes. Next picture. What you see here?
The boy is closing the door.
But that's not a boy. That's a woman.
Ah, okay. Well,
What objects do you see?
Newspaper.
Okay, and what does the woman have in her hands?
Books,
Documents.
documents, or
Files.
files.
Okay, next picture. What does the woman have in her hands?
A box of newspaper.
She gives the documents to the police.
Archive.
Okay, so she has in her hand, she has a newspaper and papers, right? And who is she giving who was she giving the newspaper and the papers to?
I don't know, police officer or
Official?
Maybe a police officer? What do you see in the middle of the picture?
maybe,
A man.
maybe the robot.
And what? What?
A man screaming or shouting or
A man shouting?
shouting, yes.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Maybe he was shouting. Okay, let's see. Next picture. What is the man doing?
The man is running.
Mm-hmm. The man is running.
Worried.
Uh-huh. The man was worried and he was running.
Stop worrying.
Next picture. What was the man doing here?
The man is searching
Good.
the documents. The picture.
What's on his shoe?
Seems like a tore shoe. I mean,
Like a shoot.
he has made a piece of glass. He has step. Or how do you say that?
The hole in his shoes.
The sole.
Yes.
Okay, next picture. I have it.
The woman realized.
Price.
What is it?
Woman. Notice.
Oh,
Notice what?
better.
Notice.
Notice.
Yes.
Like that's
Notice.
mm,
Instead of notice, you can also use the verb saw.
So.
The
What did she see or what did she notice?
The man has a piece of glass.
Glass of the men's.
Exactly. Then, what happened?
she's calling.
Talking on the phone.
The woman called the police.
Let's see. What happened here?
The
Police officer.
The piece of
The police officers, what?
verified. I don't know.
What is the past?
Found.
Okay. The police officer found what?
Okay.
A
The
piece
clue.
In her
of
shoes.
glass.
Shoes.
Sure.
What is this?
Lin-
A piece of
Glass.
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 That's all.
A piece of glass on the
Glass.
man's shoes. Or on the man's shoe. Okay. And finally, what happened?
And was arrested.
As well as arrest.
Arrest.
Arrest
The man.
Arrested.
is arrest.
The man was arrested. Or the police
The police
officer
arrest
arrested the man,
the man.
right? Okay, so I would like each one of you tell one part of the story. I'm going to show you again from the beginning, and each one of you is going to tell one part. So what happened here? Who wants to start the story? The story needs to be in the past, right?
A woman was working and saw in the TV, in the news, an announcement.
Yes. An announcement about what?
About the robber.
An announcement about the robbery or an announcement about a robbery? Okay. Who wants to continue with the story?
A man has, no, a man has, no, a man broke into
Yes.
the the art gallery? No, the art gallery.
Yes, a
Was
man
that
broke into an art gallery.
to an art gallery?
Okay,
Through the window, could be?
through the window. Good. Okay, who wants to continue?
The man broke the picture intentionally.
Okay, but look at what happened then, Leonardo. Here he has the picture. So he actually didn't break it. But what did he do? Because in the next picture, the man has the painting in his hands.
Okay.
So he didn't break the picture. What did he do? The man what?
The broke the ¿cómo se dirá? Marco.
The frame.
The frame? Okay, teacher. Broke the frame.
The man
picture.
broke the frame of the picture intentionally. Good. Then what happened? Who wants to continue?
When he was trying to
Escape.
He was trying,
Stand.
Natalia? He was trying,
yes,
Table.
he was trying to escape.
Escape?
yes, he was trying to escape. And what happened?
and then he broke the sculptor or the sculptor.
Okay, we could say when he was trying to escape,
He was.
he broke the sculpture. Good. And what happened then?
The robber saved the picture on the newspaper
Inside
inside.
a newspaper. Uh-huh. And what happened after that?
She were talking about
What do you think is the relationship between the robber and the woman?
Maybe a neighbor.
Maybe.
Maybe they are neighbors?
Um,
Maybe.
they are married.
Maybe they are a couple?
She is your wife?
Okay,
Maybe.
so what can we say here to describe what is happening in this picture?
She met with her boyfriend, but she didn't know that her boyfriend had Robert the painting.
Okay, the woman met her boyfriend, but she didn't know that he had robbed the painting.
Robbed, yeah, the painting.
Okay, we can say here robbed or stole the painting.
Okay, stole.
Okay, what happened after that?
Teacher,
Yes?
the man felt confused,
Confused.
confused.
And what did he do?
And confused and worried.
And worried. Okay. And what happened later? Look at the picture that we have after that one. So who do you think they are? Because she's giving the papers to this man. Who are they? And here we have the truck. And here we have a lot of papers inside the truck. So who are these people here? Who are they?
Recycler.
Recyclers.
Recycler.
Yes, recyclers.
Recycle.
Okay. So what is the sentence to describe what is happening here in this picture?
She took documents, the papers.
Box. There are
Box of
documents in the box.
And gave to them, and gave them to the recyclers.
the box of documents. Okay, a box.
The woman took a box with documents, and what did she do?
And go to the track of recyclers.
Recyclers.
Recyclers track.
Okay, the woman took a box with documents and went to the recycler's truck. And then what happened?
The man was a surprise.
Yes.
And running to track to find the picture, the newspaper with picture. In the truck.
And what happened?
When he was searching the newspaper, the woman saw that he had a hole in his shoe.
But that's not a hole, but a piece of glass.
Glasses.
And what happened after that? Well, the woman saw the piece of glass and
she was astonished and immediately realized that the evidence was related to that there was a clue to the robbery.
And what did she do?
And then she called
the police.
The police, right. The police officer found the piece of glass on the man's shoe, and the police officer arrested the man. Okay, good. So this is to remind you to use the verbs in past to remind you that some actions happened in a certain moment of time, so we use the past continuous, as you did it very well here in some sentences. So, for example, when he was searching the newspaper, the woman saw that he had a piece of glass. So this is correct, the way we're using here the tense, right? Cuando él estaba buscando el periódico, la mujer vio. Okay, now we are going to do a similar exercise, but this time, well, this is a different story, and you're going to do the same. You're going to take turns to tell what is going on, or to tell one part of the story. Okay, this story is London bank manager robs £100,000. London bank manager robs £100,000. I'm going to show you the pictures, and then each one of you is going to tell one sentence to tell the story. So here it says camera girl gets photo of Rook. Rook is a person that takes money from somebody or from a place by saying lies. That's a Rook. Okay, so it says here camera girl gets photo of Rook, and here it says police is Aberdeen find bank money. Okay, here we have other picture. The third picture. Fourth picture. Picture number 5. Picture number 6. Number 7. Here it says London bank manager and 100,000 pounds still missing. And that's the end. All right, so who wants to start? You all have to create a story, but each one of you is going to tell just one part of it to describe what's happening in each picture.
A girl and his boyfriend, I guess, were seeing that they were in the first page in the newspaper, and they also saw that there was an announcement of a person who had robbed a bank.
Who had robbed a bank? Okay, here it says police in Aberdeen find bank money. So as you mentioned, yes, this is the picture of the boy and the girl. But here says that the police in Aberdeen find bank money.
Okay.
So could you say the sentence again, please?
So in the announcement of the police, he's not the robber. Yes.
I didn't understand.
Well, I'll try to do the sentence. So a couple were in the first page in the newspaper, and another announcement about police searching error.
Notice a what?
And noticed
An announcement, you said?
an announcement of about police searching somebody who had robbed.
Okay, it's in the past. All the verbs need to be in past.
Okay.
So, and notice an announcement about
The
the
police
police.
were searching a person who had robbed a bank.
No, ya no lo estaba buscando porque el anuncio dice, la policía en Aberdeen encuentra el dinero del banco.
Okay. Okay. And an announcement about the police had found the money of a bank.
Good. Okay. Who wants to continue?
They went out to the park to take some pictures about people that were walking around there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
And later, what happened?
She takes any pictures of people and places around the park.
All right. And what is the verb in the past?
She
took
the photos.
Around the park.
Okay. And later, what happened?
In this occasion, he took some pictures of of, of she in the park.
To the woman.
Okay.
And later,
They are. No, they were. They were. They were waiting a bus
for the bus.
for the bus. Mm, but
they can see that that these men take a bus, the national national trip.
Express.
Yes, express that I will like see the national un viaje nacional, ¿sí?
What is the verb?
Con, sí, ver.
Getting.
Bueno, ya dijiste acá que ellos pudieron ver que el hombre, ¿qué hizo?
Consiguió o está cogiendo el bus, ¿sí? Está.
¿Cómo se dice eso? ¿Cómo se dice? Estaba cogiendo el bus.
The man is getting a bus.
Was
Or good.
Was
taking
taken.
the National Express bus. Ajá. Acá no se ve bien, pero dice Aberdeen. Okay, so they were waiting for the bus, but they couldn't, and they could see that the man was taking the National Express bus to Aberdeen. Okay, and what happened later?
Teacher.
Patricia.
And she organized.
Yes.
Organized her photos.
Yes.
Pictures.
Photos at home. Along with her friend. For see.
Creo que la idea está completa si la damos hasta friend.
Friend,
ok. Sí. Ella organizó sus fotos en casa con su amigo. And what happened later?
Okay.
He saw the photo on the
Then
newspaper.
her friend realized that someone
Did Nalda? She saw the photo in the newspaper.
And, and can I repeat so again, teacher?
Yes.
And so that the man looked like a foreigner to the photo.
But foreigner, no. Foreigner is extranjero.
Traveler.
Okay. Ok, ella vio la foto en el periódico y vio que el hombre se parecía a la foto del viajero. Ajá. And then, what happened?
In newspaper appeared the newspaper shows no
In past.
Public.
show in past.
Show it.
A robber man.
A robber.
A robber. With a real face with him. Yeah.
Well, show the picture. The picture of a robber.
With a specific physical rasgos.
Characteristics.
With his specific.
Or we could say features.
Yes, features. Yes.
The newspaper showed a picture of a robber with specific physical features. Okay, and then what happened?
The lady was sure that the guy that appeared in the newspaper was the same guy that he had taken the photo.
compared the picture that they took
Was the same guy that
they had taken
yes.
the photo before.
Okay, in this case, cuando el verbo es tomarle la foto a alguien, ¿cierto? Take a picture to somebody. Ese to va al final en la oración.
Okay.
That they had taken the photo to. Entonces la chica se dio cuenta o estaba segura de que el muchacho que aparecía en el periódico era el mismo hombre a quien ella le había tomado la foto. And then what happened?
They paint in the
Painted. They painted what?
Okay, they painted in the newspaper some features of the robbery. And I can and they found found the people.
Mm,
No,
¿Las personas? No. ¿Y qué
no,
encontraron?
no. That that is the same the same people, the same person.
That,
They found that it the same person.
Ok, ¿por qué ponemos it acá? Porque los verbos no se pueden quedar sin un pronombre o una persona antes de ellos. Entonces, si yo voy a decir que era, entonces debo poner el it. No estoy diciendo, en español pues digo era, pero no estoy diciendo un nombre de una persona, ni estoy diciendo él o ella. Pues si quiero ser específico con él o ella, podría ser he.
Okay.
¿Sí? Tengo que poner siempre un pronombre o un nombre antes de los verbos. No los puedo dejar solos.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, they painted in the newspaper some features of the robber and they found that he was the same person. And later, what happened?
They go.
What is the past?
When?
They went to police station.
To the station, the police station.
And what?
And report of evidence.
And took the evidence with them. And then what happened?
They remembered that he took the bus.
Vamos.
Okay. ¿Qué pasa acá? Tenemos dos acciones en pasado, ¿cierto? Recordaron y tomó el bus. ¿Cuál sucedió primero? ¿Que el hombre tomó el bus o que ellos recordaron? ¿Cuál sucedió primero?
The man took the bus.
Exacto. Como esa sucedió primero, yo debo poner had para decir que ellos recordaron que el hombre había
tomado el bus.
They remember that the man had taken the bus to Aberdeen. Okay, and later what happened?
The police arrived to the place. To look
what
for
place? What place?
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. Look for the man.
And then finally, what happened?
The guy received a
They
prize.
arrested the guy.
The they receive
Prize, yes, a big one.
A reward.
Okay, good. Now, what are we gonna do? I have some pictures of your stories, and I'm gonna ask you some questions, and I would like you to tell us, all of us, what happened in your stories. I mean, to answer my questions. So let's start with Didier. So Didier, when I read your task, you talk about a story that happened in Duitama, right? So Didier, who lives in Duitama? You remember that you wrote a story, the story that you wrote was about something that happened to you in Duitama? Giovanni? So who lives in Duitama? Didier?
hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes. Who
Yes.
lives? Yes, we can hear you. Who lives in Duitama?
My grandmother, another member of my family.
Okay, and what happened when you went out to get something to or to buy something? Because what happened in the story? What happened when you went out with your cousin to buy something? What happened?
Yes. Yes. When I went out to the town, to the Duitama town, um, and to the shopping. Where um, as soon as we are returned to the our grandmother's house, um, I we look no we saw um uh, a ball, a sphere with color, with a celestial green color emerged uh, um, um, of the roof, um, the, from the neighbor's house, and we were surprised because of the ball is where was illuminated
Lining
lightning, excuse me,
or
lightning.
shining?
Well, I think that we lived a magical experience that night, no? um, when we arrived in the grandmother's house, the family, and told us, the family told us that the ball is a ghost or um, treasure,
Pressure.
treasure, that inside in the other places or houses or farmhouses.
Have you ever asked other people in your family or your grandmother's neighbors or other people in Duitama? Have you ever asked them if they had seen that ball?
And my well, my actually my mother and my aunt, and they were they were in Duitama and they in Trinidad village, and they found a similar ball with a green color, no?
Okay.
Well,
How old were you when you saw that sphere?
and mm, sorry, teacher, excuse me.
How old were you when that
Yes,
situation happened?
I was 20, 25 years, more or less.
Okay. Well, thank you, Didier.
Okay, teacher.
Now, Dinalda, please. Okay. Here we have your pictures. Dinalda, when did the story happen? Like how many years ago did it happen?
Teacher, the history happened a lot of years ago, maybe 20 years ago.
20?
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
In the story you mentioned that you were the musician teacher at a school at that time.
I, teacher, can you repeat me, please?
Yes, you wrote that you were the musician teacher at the school where the story happened, right?
Yes, yes, teacher.
How long did you work as a musician teacher at that school?
In Zaragoza or all time?
In Zaragoza.
I was working in Zaragoza five years maybe.
You worked in Zaragoza for 5 years.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and what happened when you traveled to San Pelayo with your students?
Teacher, this experience was amazing for my students and for me because was the first time that they and me were in a festival, and Monricos was an important festival in this place.
And what happened in the festival? Did you guys win the competition? What happened?
No, we passed the first eliminatoria, final.
The first part of the competition.
Yes, but for last change that my boss did this day my student can't to pass the next
Part of the competition.
yes, teacher.
Your students couldn't pass in past, right? Couldn't. Could is the past of can.
Could.
Could. And the negative couldn't.
Couldn't.
So your boss made some changes, and because of that, your students couldn't pass to the next part of the competition, right?
Right, teacher.
Anyway, you and your students won a prize.
Maybe because after that we went to the other festivals or encounter band in different places or little towns, but the most important was that Festival Nacional del Porro in San Pelayo Cor.
That was the most important, that festival.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, but you and your students won a trip.
Excuse me, teacher.
You wrote in your story that you and your students won a trip, that the mayor of Zaragoza.
Yes, teacher. The mayor always, I don't know what word to use here. Resaltó.
Highlighted.
The word to my student because the mayor helped the music band, and he said that told that my students did do a beautiful work, and for that he gave us a trip to the beach.
Good. Okay, so that was your story about. Thank you, Dinalda.
Thanks, teacher.
Well, guys, I have here pictures for all your stories, but it's already 9:35. I think we should stop and then meet again next week for all of you, I mean for the rest of you, to continue telling us about your stories. So by the beginning of our next encounter, during the beginning of our next encounter, I will ask all of, I mean, the ones who have not talked about your experience, I will ask you some questions about it for you to tell us the details, right?
Right, teacher. That's perfect.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so I appreciate your participation. If you have questions, please let me know next week so we can check the questions that you might have.
I have some down according to you. Okay, but I'm gonna write you. I'm gonna send you an email.
Good. So send me the email. If you want me to explain something to you guys next week, please also email me with the topic and I will prepare that explanation for you guys for next week. Okay?
Great.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Well, thank you
Thanks,
guys
teacher.
for joining the encounter, and see you next week.
You teacher.
Okay,
Thank you,
teacher, I
teacher.
have
Goodbye,
a question.
Leonardo, you have
See
a
you the
question?
next week.
Yes, teacher, excuse me. The last week I can't send the task 3, maybe. No, the 2 task, and I will like send this task if is possible.
Okay, you can send them, but I will score them not over 5, but less.
Okay,
Mm?
no problem, teacher.
Okay, send them to my email.
Thank you, teacher.
Good. Well, have a good night, everybody. See you next week.
Thank you,
See you, teacher.
teacher. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher. Bye, classmates.
Bye. Bye bye.